thank the Noble Lady, the Minister, for her careful and detailed response to what I think is an important group of amendments. This may be only affecting a small number of cases, but they're cases where we're really going to need to get this right. And I think the whole debate, those two adjectives apply very well to this whole debate. I'm just going to make a couple of comments in response. We've really had three suggestions here about where applications to remove the nominated person should be. I don't personally have a strong view. I thought the Noble Lady Baroness Berridge's point about legal aid was an important one. Justice unfunded is justice denied, and so it really is important wherever it ends up that there is that full and necessary support. And with that I pick up the important point made by the Noble Earl Howe about the witness being such an important person in ensuring that this process goes well. And the Noble Earl talked about making sure the guidance is right. I would add also that we have to make sure that the resources are there. If we think about our overstretched mental health services and a person sitting there and there to be the witness, for them to have the time available to actually put in the resources to make sure they are able to be properly a witness, that's something which really we need to think about. It may not be a subject of law, but it certainly needs to be thought about. Just on the points raised by the Noble and Learned Lady Butler-Sloss, I think I agree with the Noble Lady's Amendment 70 that the parents or person in parental responsibility should have the right to take a case if they think the wrong thing is happening. But I think Amendment 76, that they should be consulted before the nominated person is appointed. I think we can think of cases that between the situation raised by the Noble Lady Baroness Berridge in 75, where there is a court order, a protection order, cases between that and ones where the parent is the ideal person who's just going to be nominated. There is a middle ground where involving the parent at that point might make the situation worse, not better. And I think we've got to think about that. And I do just finally want to say that I think sort of inevitably in this debate we've been focusing on where the nominated person goes wrong. I think it is worth thinking about that there might be many people. They might be a grandparent, they might be an aunt or uncle, they might even be an older sibling, they might be a youth group leader or even a really respected teacher. There's lots of good people who may not be parents who might be the nominated person, and in focusing on where this can all go wrong, it's important we don't lose the fact that there may be many other appropriate people who could be the nominated person. So I think we may well come back to this, the issue of where the overruling might happen. We might come back to that at report stage. I think I'm going to leave that to other people in this group who have far more expertise than I to decide which way they think we might consider taking it elsewise. But in the meantime, I beg leave to withdraw my amendment.